The largest coal company in India is, well, installing $3 billion worth of renewable energy. Why are they not building more coal power plants? I mean, surely the largest coal company would just build more coal power plants, but actually there is one very good reason why they're not doing that. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Coal India announced plans to establish clean energy projects with a combined capacity of 4.5 gigawatts at an estimated investment of 250 billion Indian rupees. That's around $3 billion US. That's part of its commitment to actually finding the cheapest. Well, here's what it's actually said. Commitment to achieving net zero carbon emissions from its operations. Now, that's got nothing to do with it. Obviously, it comes down to the fact that the cheapest form of energy now in India, without any question, is solar and batteries. It's much cheaper than building new coal power plants. The state-run mining company has been gradually shifting its focus away from coal, a major source of pollution, but still essential, say some experts, for meeting India's current energy requirements. This transition aligns with the country's broader goal of hitting net zero emissions by 2070. 2070, I mean, I think that's not actually factual. It's not actually accurate because the cost of solar and batteries and wind, but particularly solar and batteries, continues to drop every single year, whereas coal is becoming more expensive. The company revealed it intends to supply clean energy generated through solar and wind power projects to AM Green Ammonia, which is India's upcoming green ammonia facilities. It didn't specify a timeframe, though, for those specific projects. AM Green, backed significantly by the founders of India's Greenko Group, has set a target to produce 5 million tons per annum of green ammonia in 2030. And they're not the only ones. Many countries around the world are intending to increase their production of ammonia with renewable energy, with wind and solar and batteries as well. Coal India's move into clean energy comes at a time when it is also expanding its coal-based power capacity. This shift is occurring alongside rising electricity demand driven by climate change. And to address its growing energy needs, India plans to increase its coal-fired power output capacity by approximately 50%. So there's going to be an increase of around about 40 gigawatts. That sounds bad, and it is. Here's the thing. The amount of renewables they're installing at the same time, well, the comparison is it's enormous. India plans on building up 330 gigawatts of renewable energy over the next 5 years, or including this year. So 4.5 years, 330 gigawatts of renewables and 50 or about 45 gigawatts of coal. So you can see here, the difference is crazy. It's massive. The amount of renewables they're building out is approximately 85% versus around 15% coal. Don't get me wrong, I don't understand the coal thing. I think that maybe there's some political ties there. Maybe there's some hands being greased. Maybe there's something going on with the fossil fuel industry there. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But as you can see, renewables, because they are so much cheaper, more efficient, more effective, can be built much faster, have far less problems. Coal power plants break down constantly. Clearly, you can see here, renewables are the way forward for India. And that's really evidenced by what they're actually doing. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Guys, I recently got a solar system installed on my roof, which is just insane. It's mind-blowing. On many days of the year, it's giving me enough energy to charge 2 Tesla Model Ys or 2 Xpeng G6s. The Xpeng G6 is the car that I'll be using. So my solar will be powering my EV. In fact, I'm about to pick it up this week, which is really, really exciting. But the efficiency of solar panels is skyrocketing. The records just keep getting broken. And what this means is that as the price of solar continues to fall, as it does, pay no attention to the media because their facts are just made up. The price of solar continues to come down. The efficiency goes up at the same time. Now that means that actually the combination of solar with battery storage is cheaper than coal in almost every country now worldwide, which is game-changing on a number of levels, especially when you consider the fact that we now have new solar panels that have just been revealed within the last week which are much more efficient than the solar panels on my roof that were only installed months ago. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. If you want to use the solar company that I used here in Australia for my new system, I did all the research. I'm one of those research geeks. I look at all the reviews. I look at all this different stuff, and I know there's lots of fake reviews out there. There is. Part of my job in the past, marketing department. There was a fake reviews section. I know it sounds bad, but this is very common for many companies. They have a section of their business that employs these dark arts. Anyhow, I looked at all that stuff, and coming from a marketing background, I could tell what was real and what wasn't. And these guys had the best reviews in Australia, hands down, easily. Resync Solar. I'll put a link in the description, and if you use my link, then they will give you a bit of a discount on your system. Within the last few days, a new record was set for solar cells, 25.7%. So these new solar cells are a little bit different to normal solar panels, and that's pretty common. Researchers set a new benchmark in solar technology, achieving a record-breaking power conversion efficiency of 25.7% for a perovskite organic tandem solar cell. Basically the solar cells that are used on people's roofs now everywhere around the world. So mine are around about 22.8%, about 3% less than these are. The solar industry is so amazing because if you look at 10 years ago, solar panel efficiency was literally about half of where it's at today. About 15 years ago, about half of where it's at today. This new solar cell combines a wide bandgap perovskite bottom cell with a narrow bandgap organic top device, marking a huge advancement in the pursuit of more efficient solar energy panels. By combining a treated perovskite layer with an organic layer that has a narrow bandgap of 1.27 EB, in other words, very, very narrow, the resulting organic solar cell achieved a power conversion efficiency of 26.4%. It's been certified, the company claimed 26.4, but it has been officially globally certified at 25.7. According to researchers from the University of Potsdam in Germany and the Chinese Academy of Sciences, using an organic cell as the bottom layer is also better for the environment as it has a lower carbon footprint. It's also cheaper to manufacture, apparently. So these solar panels, the reason I'm doing this video is because very good chance within a few years' time, you'll be able to buy similar panels with similar technology. In recent years, perovskite has become a popular choice for tandem solar cells. Perovskite combines two types of cells to break the efficiency limit of single junction solar cells. Perovskite organic TSCs are gaining attention, says Interesting Engineering, because they use a wide bandgap perovskite solar cell as the front layer and a narrow bandgap organic solar cell as the back layer. These cells offer good stability and the potential for very high power conversion efficiency. The overall performance of TSC